Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this is another sewing video. So I've done a few bits for my son. So I did start out with the idea of just making him another pair of leggings, and then somehow I ended up with three. So I just wanted to make him some more trousers. I mean, part of the reason was because he has outgrown a lot of his other clothes, and he had a lot of like jogging bottoms and like thicker trousers in his wardrobe, and now the weather's got really nice and warm and sunny and he's outgrown them. Kind of packing those away and looking at what kind of spring summery clothes he has that actually fit him. And I also do want to use up like the ridiculous stash of fabric that I've got, which includes a lot of remnants of jersey and loads of other fabrics, but jersey in particular that are too small for me to make anything out of, so I'm trying to use up my stash, and it's like perfect to make him stuff. So I'd like to make it for him now while I can still use those remnants before he gets too big, because he is just growing like super fast and he's like a big boy already. So I used the lightning leggings the lightning leggings pattern from Waves and Wild, which I've used a bunch of times before. I don't really have that many patterns for him, and I just go back to the same ones over and over again, but they're easy to understand, they're easy to put together. I now don't really need to use the pattern, like the instructions, because I've made these a bunch of times. They have a few different options, and I don't know, I just really like the Waves and Wild patterns. If you're looking for kids patterns in particular, I think they're really good, and most of them are fairly straightforward and pretty good for beginners as well. So the pattern is basically just one leg pattern piece that you cut out twice, because this is actually like front and back. The way that it's done, you then like fold it over and then that's like one leg, so you just cut that out twice and then attach them together at the like crotch seam and then do the side seams. And then you also have the option of you can either hem and add elastic to the waistband and hem the legs, or you can add cuffs and a waistband, which is what I've always done every time, so I need to try something different. I made the leggings first, and I made them from an old teal t-shirt, which is one that I used to wear at a job that I had, and it did have like a sort of design on it in white, and just the way that the pattern is and the way that I cut it out, it like goes round to the back, and I couldn't really avoid any of the design getting onto it, but I think it's just like kind of a fun feature actually. And then I did pink for the waistband, which was just some jersey that I just had, and I'm not even sure where it came from, like why I have pink jersey. I do have a like long sleeve top that I made in the pink jersey, but I can't remember if I bought that specifically for that top or whether I used it because I had it. Yeah, and he has like pink cuffs as well. So they're the full length, these are age 4, they're the full length lightning leggings, and there's a few different options. So you've got the length, you can do full length, capri or knee length shorts. You can do a slim leg or a more relaxed casual leg. So these are the slim leg ones, like a more traditional legging. And then you, like I said, you have the hem and the cuff options, whether you, the waist and the cuff options, whether you hem them or you attach the band, which I did here. And then you also have a trim fit or a fluffy fit for like the bum area, and that is whether they're in nappies still, which are going to be more like bulky, or whether in pants. So he's trim fit because he's in regular pants, and then I did slim fit along the legs, and then I also did the waistband and the cuffs. And I think they look pretty cute. Pretty plain design, but it has that like extra feature of it coming from the t-shirt. The next pair that I did, which was a little bit like spontaneous, when I was sorting through my fabric and just realised I had loads of this animal fabric left. So this is one that I got in a mystery bundle from, I think it was from Jelly Fabrics, which is a website that I do really like. They have lots of really fun kid designs, and it's all like jerseys, fabrics, and they're just really nice quality. I wouldn't necessarily have picked this, but it is really nice with like the kind of animals. What am I trying to say? Plains animals? Savannah animals. That's what I'm trying to say. So like giraffes and rhinos and elephants and tigers. These are the capri length, and they're also the more relaxed fit in the leg. I don't know how obvious it is because it's not a huge difference, but the legs are a little bit more relaxed. You probably can't tell, but they're a little bit more relaxed. It might be more apparent once he actually wears them. I again did the waistband. This is in a grey ponte, and then I did the cuffs also in that same grey ponte. The ponte is not as stretchy as the jersey, and it did make it a little bit fiddly to do the leg cuffs as a result. I don't think there'll be a problem with going over his feet. Might need a little tug on his heels, but it'll be fine once he's actually wearing them. I do get told off when I use like these kind of fabrics for like neckbands of jumpers by my boyfriend, not by my son, but because they're less stretchy, sometimes a little bit of a tug. But I just thought the grey would go with the kind of grey animals that are on there. These are almost identical to a pair of the lightning leggings that I made him last year. I think I might have made them in the capri length as well, and I made a matching t-shirt. The t-shirt still fits, the trousers don't, so I basically remade them. The old ones I think had black, and these ones just have the animals. I think they were lightning leggings. There's a small chance that they were a different trouser, but anyway, the last ones I've made are these shorts, and they look kind of long to me. When I was cutting out the pattern pieces, I thought they looked like they were going to be really short, but because then you add like, if you add the cuff on, it does add a bit of extra length. If you don't add the cuff on, you actually cut out a longer length of trouser. So I don't know if it'll show up on the camera, but there's like lots of lines on the pattern depending on what kind of length you're cutting out and whether you're having the cuff or whether you're hemming it, and that totally confuses me every time. It's not that complicated really, and they do put the instructions on the pattern piece as well as in the instructions, which is very helpful, but it's still, I have to double check every time. So yes, these were made out of the same teal t-shirt as the original leggings, and as a result this is actually where there was a sleeve, so there is actually a seam in there, which I didn't piece together like bits of the fabric. That's not why there's extra seams. I literally just cut over the sleeve so it just has these seams already in it. So yeah, I did a bit of extra weirdness, I don't know. Yeah, and then it's got this yellow fabric, yellow jersey, which again was just like in my stash. Again, I did the waistband and the cuffs, and again I did these as the relaxed fit, just to try something a little bit different. What I really need to do is like just hem the bottoms or like add the elastic to the waist to do something really different, but I don't know, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Anyway, so these are my lightning leggings by Waves and Wild in the shorts, knee length shorts length, the capri length, and then the full length leggings made out of old t-shirts and leftover jersey remnants. So I'm quite pleased with those, and I have like filled up his wardrobe a little bit more. So let me know what you think in the comments, and give me a like and a subscribe for more.